Tao Te Ching 39. In harmony with the Tao, the sky is clear and spacious. The earth is solid and full. All creatures flourish together, content with the way they are, endlessly repeating themselves, endlessly rewarded. When man interferes with the Tao, the sky becomes filthy. The earth becomes depleted. The equilibrium crumbles. Creatures become extinct. The master views the parts with compassion because he understands the whole. His constant practice is humility. He doesn't glitter like a jewel, but lets himself be shaped by the Tao, as rugged and common as a stone. Tao Te Ching 39. Encouragement along the way. Well, right on. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you found your way to this corner of YouTube. This is a video series on the Tao Te Ching, and we are discussing how to become the master. How to master nature, not by controlling nature or dominating it, but by becoming nature. The master leads by letting all things come and go effortlessly. He simply stays at the center of the circle and lets all things come and go. His heart is as open as the sky. The master is how you want to be. The master is who you want to be. And you and I are all potentially the master. That's the message of the Tao. So I pray that you embrace and are starting to understand and perhaps are experimenting and finding the ways of the Tao for yourself. Let's start. In harmony with the Tao, the sky is clear and spacious. The earth is solid and full. All creatures flourish together, content with the way they are, endlessly repeating themselves, endlessly rewarded, endlessly renewed. Well, that's exact. That sounds like what harmony. That sounds like harmony to me. What a way to live. Be fruitful and multiply, said the Lord. That's in the Bible. I suppose that meant go make children. But all creatures are flourishing together in this harmoniousness with the Tao. What does it say when man interferes with the Tao? It says when man interferes with the Tao, the sky becomes filthy. The earth becomes depleted. The equilibrium crumbles and creatures become extinct. So it's best not to interfere. It's best not to control, is what I suppose the Tao is trying to tell us. What Lao Tzu is trying to tell us is to be in harmony with the Tao and not to interfere with the Tao. How do you not interfere with the Tao? Well, you simply remain in your center. You go to your center and you stay there and you hold on to it. And you simply observe the chaos of the world. You contemplate the people's return, of course. But when nothing is done, nothing is left undone, like it says. But man sure is doing a lot of things to this earth. Would you say that, do you observe man to be in harmony with the Tao, or do you see man interfering with the Tao more today? It seems like, to me at least, man is interfering with the Tao majorly today. Creatures becoming extinct, the earth becoming depleted, equilibrium crumbling, sky becoming filthy. I mean, what would it look like if we had leaders who were masters, if we had leaders in harmony with the Tao? Perhaps that is you and me who will eventually become the leaders, the ones listening to this, the ones studying the Tao. If powerful men and women centered themselves in the Tao, the earth would be a peaceful, harmonious, blissful place. Something like that. I believe it talked about that in the last Tao, 38. But continuing on, the master views the parts with compassion because he understands the whole. Exactly. His constant practice is humility. I love this part. I really, really love this part. He doesn't glitter like a jewel, but lets himself be shaped by the Tao, as rugged and common as a stone. Rugged and common as a stone is constant practice of humility. It's meekness, it's lowliness, it's mildness, it's wisdom. It's not forcing until you finally arrive at non-action. And then you understand wei wu wei. You understand doing, not doing, because you are simultaneously doing and simultaneously not doing. The master views the parts with compassion because he understands the whole. He observes and sees it all from the center where he stays, where he is unmoved from. His constant practice is humility. Knowing when to yield is strength, is what the Tao says. Knowing when to yield is strength. He doesn't glitter like a jewel, but lets himself be shaped by the Tao, as rugged and common as a stone. I just love this idea, being, the idea of either being a jewel or as rugged and common as a stone. I mean, certainly the Tao is both of these things, but there seems to be a more accurate image of the Tao as a common stone than as a jewel. But it's both at the same time. That's what wei wu wei is. It's being a glittering jewel, but also being rugged and common as a stone. Yeah, exactly. Wow. The Tao is so deep. There's so many things to glean from it. Are you gleaning things from it? I hope you're doing your own independent study. It helps to get out in nature. I hope you're getting out in nature. Nature's been wonderful. Some places it's been pretty brutal, snowing, and some places it's been flooding. And man, are we in the end of days? It's been really, really brutal stuff happening in the environment. And have you read the book of Revelation? It describes the last days, the end of the world as we know it. Interesting book, the book of Revelation in the Bible, the last book of the Bible. Worth a read, worth an eye-opening read. It even says, blessed is he who reads this book aloud. So maybe even you just, while you're reading it, read it aloud, because you will be blessed. That's what the word says. And the word is true. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you're liking this flame. I'm liking this flame too. I had to improvise today. I'm on the move, having to improvise where I make these videos. So anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one.